Guys, we have to talk. And now let me explain what this video is all about. I mean, you've read the title already, so I have a hint there, but I like to watch a streamer sometimes, you know? Just a video game, something that you feel nostalgic about. And yeah, just, you know, like a background noise while I'm editing a video or doing something like this. And there's one concerning thing that just... yeah, it's about people donating money. And I'm not talking about, you know, like someone is, you know, giving a little tip for something he enjoys. I mean, I'm talking about serious amounts of money. I've just watched a stream while I was editing a video about some bicycle lights. And a guy donated like $400. And according to the other chatters, he did it last stream as well. And you know, it is usually guys who fall for this. And I have to tell you, you can't buy love. Yeah, what you're doing is like shoving dollar bills into a stripper's tongue. Yeah, I mean, seriously. That is just... it's just so sad and... yeah, it's disgraceful. I mean, literally children are starving all over the world. You have nothing better to do with your money than to give it to some chick who wouldn't even talk to you if you met her on the street because you're probably 30 years older than her. And even if you're the same age, I mean, you have this money, why don't you just, you know, take this money and go out with a real girl, you know, pay for dinner or whatever. I mean, if I personally have never paid for dinner, I've always split bills, and if a chick isn't okay with this, bye bye. One time one was paid for me. That's okay. I mean, it was a hot dog, you know, it wasn't like fancy French restaurant. But to come back to this problem, and it is a problem that many, mostly men, but also women have, you're paying for attention, you know? If you have something nice to write it in the chat, and if she sees it and reacts to it, that's okay, but if you have to start giving super thanks and memberships and stuff like this just to be announced, like, oh, thank you, stupid man 557. Come on, dude, have a bit of self-respect. Yeah, seriously, I mean, this is starting to turn into a rant, but that's kind of what you need, you know? You need a bit of, you know, Dad has to pull you over his lap and smack your butt a bit and tell you don't waste your pocket money on some shit like this. Yeah. I mean, it turns into an addiction with some people. I mean, seriously. It is a problem, and you're contributing to it. The problem is, if a chick or a guy likes to stream a video, like I do sometimes, we do it for fun. But, you know, especially young women, if they see there's money to be made, you know, they show a bit more cleavage, they show a bit more, and they prostitute themselves for a few super thanks, and that's wrong. And that's the wrong reason to stream. You should stream games because you enjoy the games. Yeah, that's the point about it. It is just doing something that is fun to you. Yeah, and sharing it with people. Yeah, like when I stream a game, I do it for fun because I love those old games. I would never play game I don't like just because, you know, I get donations for it. I'm rich already. And I will never give my money away to something like this. I mean, seriously. If you go into a strip club and shove some dollar bills up a stripper's tongue, at least you get a lap dance out of it. At least you get to know that she's walking home later and buying, you know, dinner for her 3 kids. But in this case, you're just giving money to somebody who isn't real. Sure, they exist, but most likely you will never meet them in your entire life. You're just giving something you've hard worked for away and, you know, actually harming them with it. Because, like I've said, if someone streams to make money out of it, he does it for the wrong reason. This is just something you have to have fun with. Otherwise it's just a job. And if you do this as a job because you expect donations, that's totally sad and sick. And this is literally putting those chicks at the same level like some rundown stripper or some hooker. Yeah, at least the hooker works, you know, puts her full body into it. Yeah, I mean, I could talk about this longer and longer and longer, but, you know, most people who have this problem have already clicked away. So, another thing is, if you know one of your relatives has this problem, that's another thing to deal with. Another entirely thing to deal with. This guy is probably in love with whatever entity on the internet is scamming him. And it's not even a scam, I mean. How can blame her to take the money? Yeah? She will not have the morals to say, oh no, I'm taking too much. I mean, he's giving it away, it's his money. But it is wrong anyhow. Yeah, and if you as the family want to intervene here, that's a hard thing to do. I mean, obviously just you could, you know, have the person declared mentally insane and put him away, but that's not really working in this case. Yeah, you could sabotage his computer, you know, like a cup of tea, fall into it. But he buys a new one, it's not just more money going away. And he has to take up with his favorite online entity and has to pay more. Yeah, that's the big problem. You could obviously try to track down the chick and talk to her personally and explain to her. She might say, okay, yeah, I just block him on my channel and maybe this helps. Or tell him personally he has to stop it. But those chicks are usually, most of them are usually doing it for the money, and so they will not take it, they will not give it back or tell you, oh, I don't want to. That's a sad thing and a big problem, and you know, the only guy who really can stop it is yourself. You have to think to yourself, am I really that depraved? Can't I really talk to a woman without giving her money to listen to me? You have to switch off your fucking computer, lift your fat ass off your chair and go out there, you know? If you talk to 100 chicks, one will say yes. And I mean, you have money if you don't blow it on online chicks, so yeah. And if this doesn't help, well, you can still go to a strip club and at least get a lap dance out of it. Yeah. Jokes aside, this is a serious problem. Men donating to streamers, also women donating to streamers. There are a few, you know, middle-aged, fat old women who really think that this anime boy is so in love with them because they give them money and he says, thank you. That's sad. It's sad and wrong. So, if you want to enjoy a stream and keep enjoying enjoying it, don't start destroying it by giving them money. That's the whole point of this.